They had fantastic on-screen chemistry.
Yeah. What I've written here is they're all dorks, but Garfield is the biggest dork.
Well, I don't know. I feel like Garfield is like the cool one.
I thought he was the cool one in his movies, but I thought here, confronted by two others,
that
he
was
like,
to be fair.
"Oh my!" And which is fair enough, because as he says, he's had like everything taken away from him in his life. But now he has like these two amazing friends, and he's like, "Oh my god, guys, I just want to be with you." And at one point he goes, "I love you," and they both go, "Thank you."
Yeah, cheers.
I thought that was so funny.
Yeah, that was great. And to be fair, I did really like it, where it's like, who's like the baddest guy? Well, I thought this like alien from space, this like black goo, and it's like, whoa, well, I went into space and fought like a purple guy. It's like, I just, dust about with a Russian in a rhino costume.
Paul Giamatti in a big mech armor. Oh, okay.
Which doesn't make any sense, because surely Jamie Foxx is the most powerful villain that he came against, rather than the fucking rhino in the... Anyway.
Again, I don't remember much of that Amazing Spider-Man 2 movie, but I feel like they never had him be... Did they have him like turn into pure energy like he does in this movie?
Well, yeah, that was how he defeated him.
Oh, okay.
Because that's when he's like, yeah, I was in a power grid, I was gonna... Oh, shit. I was gonna die.
I thought it was also really good when him and Sandman are talking. It's like, yeah, I fell into I had a collider. It's like, yeah, I fell into a vat of electric eels. It's like, oh, they should probably. I thought they were going to say something like, oh yeah, they should put some guardrails up or something. Yeah.
That would have been funnier than watch where you fall. Like fucking. Obviously, I was trying to do that.
No one wants to fall anywhere. You can't watch where you fall. That's what falling is. But anyway, did a very good job of trying to explain everything that's happening in this manic film.
Yeah. And to be fair, I feel like instead of Sandman, they could have introduced a new villain. So why is it all villains that we've already seen from other universe? Why couldn't it be like, here's one from a mad universe which we haven't put on screen yet?
Yeah.
That would have been great.
Yeah.
But dare I say, and
there was
wait for this.
Wait
for this. Is this on? Is this on? Marvel lack ambition. I said it.
Whoa.
Well, do you know what I'd love to see? I'd love to see Ed. Oh, what's his fucking name? The new sparkly Batman.
Oh, Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, I'd love to see.
Bat.
Yes, Rob Bat. I'd love to see him fall through a portal where it's just Christian Bale and fucking
Michael Keaton,
Ben Affleck, and they're just there, and they just all have a fight, and then Daniel Craig's James Bond comes in and kills them all.
Because he would. He's a murderer, and he doesn't care about anyone. He wouldn't... in Batman's mind, he uses, a fear, intimidation, and the fact that he's dressed like a massive bat to spook people out. And in his mind, if a normal man wearing a suit came through a door, he'd be shocked for a minute, and that would give Batman enough time to do whatever he wants to do. Not with Daniel Craig, James Bond. He'd walk through the door and he's already pointing a gun at anyone who might be through the door, because he's a murderer.
Yeah, he'd also come out with some incredible quip like, "There's no time to fly, Batman."
Well, I'm having bat soup tonight. and then he turns to the poor woman he's kidnapped and get it, because I killed that man dressed like a bat. And then he walks away. I have written here, Toby looks weird, because I thought he did look weird. But
I'd agree. I feel like it's the years of celebrity that have done that to him, though.
And fair enough. I didn't know if it was anything to do with the digital de-aging, but I thought, as I said, for Otto, for Alfred Molina, it worked quite well. So I don't know why, but yeah.
But it's like you say, it was 17 years ago, and Tobey Maguire was 30 when he played 18-year-old Spider-Man.
That's the thing. He looked too old then, but I don't think he now looks so much older. I think he looks about the same as he did for those films.
Yeah,
he just looks a bit weirder and thinner.
He looks like a 40-year-old Spider-Man, and I don't actually know how old Tobey Maguire is.
Yeah, he's at least.
I'll look it up for you.
I don't know. All right, you get on that. Yeah, Electro is too cool. I've said that. The spider sense scene I really liked.
Yeah.
Where he knows something is wrong, but he's looking around and nothing's nothing's obviously wrong, so he's trying to figure it out. And yeah, I thought that was really cool.
He's 46, by the way.
Okay, well there you have it.
Tobias Vincent Maguire.
And well then, 17 years ago when he was 30, and he was a 30-year-old playing 20-year-old Peter Parker, I thought he looked too old. But now if you were to now say he's like 30-year-old Peter Parker, I would have believed that, because I don't think he looked 46.
And that's because we haven't come to terms with the fact that we're going to be 30 in 7 years. 7 years.
Maybe you're right. I have written here, the Goblin costume transformation is excellent.
Class.
He starts off in the, I love Sam Raimi, and firstly, what I would say is the goofiness of the Sam Raimi films and the humour and stuff is what has made them survive so long, and it's why people are still talking about them now, and it's why people love the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. But that Goblin costume is not great. So the fact that arguably it totally fits the world, the world that Sam Raimi crafted, but it's so strange that the translation of the spider suit, the Spider-Man suit from comics to live action was fantastic. I love that suit. I know a lot of people love that suit, but then they couldn't do something with the Goblin suit. They just had to do whatever they did. But now in this film they slowly turn it into a comic book Green Goblin suit, and by the end it is just him in a hoodie. Yeah, I love it though. The green armor and the purple hoodie, and he's got like tactical belt or whatever. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Fantastic Four.
Where
were they?
Four did not appear in this motion picture. Neither did Ghost Rider. Neither did Daredevil. Daredevil did.
Yeah. Why wasn't Nicolas Cage in this film?
I'm glad they addressed Toby's viscerally disgusting ability to shoot webs from within his wrist.
Yeah. It's always been strange.
It's always been weird. I'm glad they brought it up when they were just like, where's your web shooters? And he's like, thwip. And they're obviously disgusted and amazed.
It's really strange. And I love how he's just like, wait, you guys can't do that? Yikes.
When they're all sharing their tragic moments, when they first meet, when Aunt May has just died and they're all on the rooftop, Garfield talks about the death of Gwen Stacy as his tragic moment, but fails to mention also his Uncle Ben died and also his parents died, because the studio want us to forget that in 2 movies they crammed in like 10 horrible things happening to Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. Which is sad.
But I feel like,
but it does explain why he's then he seems the most tortured, when he's like, I stopped pulling my punches. I think the lizard design is bad.
Yes.
I think he should look like a crocodile. Because even though it's called a lizard, he should be a crocodile, because that's what's scary. And
he's Dr. Croctor Octopus, right?
Yeah, that's
his name.
Killer
Dr. Croctopus.
I've written here with an exclamation mark, Andrew saves Gwen. No, that's wrong. Andrew saves MJ.
And he looks like he's going to cry more than she was. And that was a very beautiful moment.
For him. I'm glad that happened. It was fantastic to see.
Definitely. 100% agree. Probably the most heartfelt thing of the whole film. Yeah. If not when MJ died. And I keep calling it Aunt May. Aunt May, not MJ. It's because this MJ. One is like supposed to be Pang rather than an old woman.
Yeah, do you know what? This is the most tragic out of all of Spider-Man's relatives dying. This one is tragic because she could have done more with her life. She wasn't 90.